Hello everyone, and welcome to this EasyEDA tutorial. In this session, we are going to talk about how to automatically display property values when placing components. When you are drawing a schematic or PCB, you might notice that sometimes the component's name or property values appear automatically when you place it, but other times, nothing shows up. Or maybe what's displayed isn't what you want. Actually, this can all be customized towards the settings. First, click the setting icon in the upper right corner. Then, from the menu on the left side, go to Property. Let's take the designer as an example. Find designer in the list, and double-click on the area to the right. A new window will pop up. Here, you'll notice two separate sections. One for placing device in the schematic page, and another for device in the PCB. Each section has two checkboxes: Display Property Name, Display Property Value. You can decide individually for schematic and PCB which ones you want to display automatically. For example, if you turn them all on, click Confirm, then Apply, and finally confirm again to save your changes. Now go back to your canvas and place a new component. You'll see that the designer is automatically displayed. And if you also enable the PCB options, then when you update the PCB, the new component self screen will automatically include its designer as well. Next, let's try to turn these options off. Go back to the same settings. Uncheck the boxes. And then place the same component. You'll notice that this time, no designer appears. And if you update the PCB, the self screen will also stay blank. Sometimes you might feel that the property display looks too long or a bit cluttered. For instance, the default designer prefix might not be necessary. In that case, just uncheck Display Property Name to show only the value. That's actually the default behavior in EasyEDA, so usually there's no need to change it unless you prefer otherwise. Of course, you can also customize other items on this page. For example, you can add or remove properties like device or footprint if needed. One thing to note: these settings are global, which means they apply to all components you place after making the change. If you only want to control the display for one specific component, just select that component. And in the Properties panel on the right, check or uncheck the visibility options you want. Alright, that's all for this session on how to automatically display property value when placing components. Once you get familiar with this feature, you'll be able to control the visibility of component information much more flexibly, keeping your schematic and PCB pages clean and easy to read.